What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A leaked Louisville Metro Police Department memo shows that investigators had more evidence than previously made public, showing a connection between Breonna Taylor and the main target of the narcotics probe that led officers to barge into her home the night she was shot dead by police. But check this out, fam. The memo was written, several weeks after Breonna Taylor's death and includes details that were not provided to the judge in the search warrant application, as well as evidence that came to light after her death, prompting some to believe that this is nothing short of a smear campaign. They're trying to make Breonna Taylor look bad, like they always do when they illegally kill people. They always got an excuse. They're always looking for some type of criminal connection, some type of immoral act, something off. It's something. It's always the victim. You did? The leaked memo addresses why the officer sought a warrant to enter Breonna's apartment, but says nothing about the use of force or other possible violations of Louisville Police Department policy, such as the blind firing of bullets into neighboring apartments. I mean, they was just reckless with it, fam. They bust through the door, banging. Now, Breonna's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, he got off on him. He fired a warning shot and they opened fire. They say they blasted 10 bullets in her house. 5 of them caught Breonna, and then they bounced. Did you hear what I said, fam? They killed somebody. They had a no-knock warrant. Went up in her house, so-called looking for a dope dealer suspect. They barged into this woman's house, lit her up in the middle of the night, in her sleep, and dipped. They didn't even wait until investigators showed up, or even the coroner. They bounced. Does that sound like the act of some righteous police officers? Now, Breonna had no criminal record, but somehow they managed to bring up the fact, you know how they always do, they tie in to Jamarcus Glover. He is the guy who was the target of the so-called narcotics investigation. They said that her history with him go back to 2016 when she was in her early 20s. The 39-page memo contains new information that Breonna posted Jamarcus's bond in 2017 when he was arrested. When he was arrested again in January 2020, the memo shows that he called Breonna at least 3 times. But here's where the plot thickens. This is where the police may have shot themselves in the foot. When Jamarcus Glover's car was towed in mid-February, he filed a complaint against a police officer, and he used Breonna Taylor's phone number as a point of contact. 1 month later, she's killed in a no-knock raid by the police. This could establish motive. Little payback, perhaps? You know, you riding for this dude like that? You know who his people is. Let's shake down all his people. Let's make it hell on them. This, family, is not a stretch. we know that the police stretch their authority all the time. Putting some information out like this is deeply reckless, especially when there is an ongoing criminal investigation. They know what they're doing, but perhaps not. Because like I say, this could establish a motive. Dude filed on cops don't like people filing grievances against them. They don't like getting put on blast. And they kind of watch out for each other when that happens. You know what? Take care of mine, I'm gonna take care of yours. You did, scratch my back, scratch your back. You violate one of the citizens for me, I'll violate for you. I beat up my wife and she go try to file on me. You ride through, you make it hard on her, you pull her over and you harass her. I'll do the same for you. I got a problem with somebody in the neighborhood. You come through, you harass them for me, then I'll do the same for you. Yeah, that's what they call bartering. Fam, this happens all the time. There are many, many cases of this, so it ain't like I'm making something up. I'll give the mayor some credit. The mayor has said that this memo was put out strictly to sway public opinion. Big shout out to the mayor, Mayor Fisher. Salute. We see what it is. We know what it is. It's time for the officers who killed Breonna Taylor, the thug officers who killed Breonna Taylor, to be locked up with the Kentucky Attorney General, because he is absolutely useless. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.